Buenas tardes from Lugo. Lugo is the capital of Galacia, and it's also the end of the Primitivo Camino. So from here onwards we will be going on to Santiago over the next 4 days. It will be a bit of a change as we'll go from 30 to 60 pilgrims a day to roughly around about 250 pilgrims on the one walk. So it will be a big change for us since we've enjoyed the solitude, but we'll see how we go. The city of Lugo is actually quite beautiful. We are coming to you from a Roman built wall that's 15 meters high and 2 kilometers long, which used to circle the city of Lugo. Now Lugo is a bit bigger now, so it's grown outside of the wall, but if you look at the way it's built, it's stone by stone. It would have taken a long time, and it's very impressive to actually be sitting on something as amazing as this. Today's topic is greed. And how it has come about is basically, when you do the Camino, you do have a lot of time to think. Not about getting to work on time or feeding the kids or eating dinner or things like eating dinners. But what's interesting is in Spain is that business is not focused around profit, as in getting profit for yourself and taking as much as you possibly can from your customer or whoever, then you actually give. And it's been noticeable in all the accommodations that we stay and all the restaurants we eat in and the shops that we buy from, is that there's more focus on really trying to help the other person without taking more than you give. For example, when you have a beer in a restaurant, they actually come around with little free pieces of bread. Now, in Australia, you buy a pie, for example, and they make you pay 20 cents for some tomato sauce. It's crazy. And it's disappointing that I myself am not free from that feeling of always needing or wanting more than I give. I suppose it's because it's the culture that we have in our country, is that you try to make as much money out of everybody as possible, and you try to give as less back as possible. And that really, really does make me sad, because I can now see the contrast between the two. So the question I ask you is it important to have all that profit in your life? Is it important to have all that money or that extra stuff? Or is it more important to help the person next to you? If somebody looks lost on the street and you just walk on by, why not just stop and say, hey, can I help you? It costs you a bit of time, but who cares? Just do something nice. And it's not about making yourself feel good. It's about doing the right thing, or doing something that's equal. Because I suppose that's where your happiness comes from, is equality. So tomorrow we are off to a tiny little town on the way to Santiago. We're going to smash out the day after, 33 Ks. Tomorrow we're having a day off to sightsee. So hasta luego.